on that's there needs to be a reason. It's like,
What
no,
about the
no, just a game.
what about the card firing a rifle in the air while you're balls deep in a squealing hog?
I
That's
played
always a
that
good
one. I played that one, and his father had to take a phone call, so we were left to explain that one,
Oh no.
which was
I hope he left after the card was played. So he's like, I gotta take this. You guys
oh
handle it.
my phone's going off. Yeah, that's my phone. But it was how did one of the guys explain it? Oh no, I can't remember exactly. My first my favorite card was simply the doing it in the butt card.
Oh my god.
It's not simple. Anybody who's ever done it in the butt knows it's not simple. I'm
That
simple
one,
later.
that one his dad played just to get him to say it, he said. It's a good
Is this
time.
kid autistic?
He is probably on the Asperger scale somewhere, or autism scale somewhere.
All right, you have to get armed.
like
Oh, yeah,
definitely, like super high functioning.
All Aspie spectrum people will one day rise up and transform into their true Sanic.
The true Sanic.
Whatever drawing showed up in Google.
Just that one. Right. All right. I'll catch you guys later.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get ready for work tomorrow. I don't get
What
to just
time
roll
is
out
it?
of bed over to my computer to work, Dan.
I gotta teach in person
Oh.
eventually. Leave me
Oh,
alone.
interesting.
You're Josh Martian.
I see that. It worked out well. I've been called worse. All right, I'll catch you guys
Not
later.
even 9, Josh.
I'm gonna play my Game Boy where it doesn't annoy Yame. Blame
It
her.
wasn't annoying. It just got turned down a little bit.
Just a
We will
little
start a
annoying.
whole new guild just to listen to your Game Boy.
Just to listen to my 3DS. Oh, can we watch you play? No. You get to listen.
That'd be the most awkward streaming service ever.
Just listening to me play and breathing heavily into the microphone.
You gain about 200 pounds, and that shit would be real interesting.
And just a couple of rings and coins.
Oh, my Cheetos froze my game.
Froze my game. Got dust on the touchscreen. Timeout.
No, when you got enough fucking oil from hydrogenated fat to actually circuit board.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
Josh, pick up that game.
Bye. I'll do what I want.
Is there a way we can make that the background? Josh Martian, you have a seat over here.
Post it on his Facebook.
You got it. You got it. Anybody remember that?
It sounds familiar.
It was neato.
Debbie said he'd be up for another one if you guys want to do another mission. So
I'll do another mission. I just gotta finish connecting all these nodes so I can sell my crap.
Yame, did you say you were itching for a gathering one?
I will not cry if we do not do that though, because I'll just gather by my at a later time. I'm just taking advantage of all the bonus XP.
Yeah.
Slammed in the butt by my Hugo Award nomination.
Yep, that came out literally the day after it was announced too. He just churns those things out.
I mean, who buys them?
People buy them as a joke mostly, but I imagine his cost is so low that, you know, the amount of effort is. How many does he have? Like, I don't even know that anyone's made a complete list anywhere. I don't think he has a complete list of all of his works.
I wrote that. God. I just like the dino ones. I would collect just the dinosaur ones.
Oh, good. All of his new books now say from Hugo nominated author Chuck Single. Oh, it's perfect.
So I have 1106 watt hours, minutes of watch time. That's neato.
Wow. Okay, I'm done.
You know, I think I did make it glowing like the freaking sun pool, but Aria didn't keep it or something. I don't know.
Ah,
Maybe that's just me projecting.
it's possible, or it may have seemed so obvious you thought you already did. Who knows?
Was I making other comments like along those lines already?
Oh my god. I didn't know they got a Gargos thing going.
What?
Gargos. Killer Instinct.
Oh,
I just saw a GIF, so I think they just released the trailer or something for him.
gotcha.
They're gonna tomorrow. Tomorrow will be information on Gargos. I'm excited, but they still need to fix their shit. Or Microsoft needs to fix their shit. I don't know.
I love how they're like, oh, it's not going to be like Games for Windows Live all over again. I mean, I guess it doesn't have a shitty interface, and instead it has mostly no interface. And not just put it out on Steam, you assholes.
Yeah, I'd rather be able to just play with Steam members. I don't give a shit about, crossplay between Xbox and PC right now.
Well, it's not like they couldn't do that with Steam Play as well. There's nothing
Well,
preventing
yeah.
that.
That one. Pounded in the butt by my own butt. Fucking Jesus Christ.
What about it?
Like you guys were going on about Chuck Tingle, and I was trying to remember that, like the title of it.
Well, there's been the Buttception series where the book comes to life and pounds him in the butt, and he's up to pounded in the butt by my book, 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 pounded in the butt by my own butt. That is his newest, I believe.
How do you write that?
Just go to his
Uh,
website, chucktingle.com. It's got the cover there.
Well, I imagine it's just a lot of like Control A, Control V, Control A, Control V until you have a book.
Do you mean like the contents inside?
Yeah.
No, it's actually about the book coming to life and pounding him. And then then the book he writes about that situation comes to life, and pounds him in the. And then the book he writes about that happening comes to life and Pound.
That's really hot.
What?
Exactly.
I just jizzed my paper all over the place.
Yes, the first book was Pounded in the Butt by My Own Butt.
What the hell is a JPEG large?
But yeah, it was Pounded in the Butt by My Own Butt, which I'm not sure how that works. But then that book came to life. Pounded him in the butt. And that happened 4 more times now?
I'll
3
be
more
right back.
times?
I gotta restart Discord.
Chuck blurs the line between erotica, postmodernism, and metafiction. He is D.H. Lawrence, Paul Auster, and Dennis Cooper, all rolled into one and wrapped in a gi.
I just found out why we couldn't kill that dude that one night, Dan.
Oh, which one?
That Triller guy on the Cynical.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why
Well,
is that?
I didn't realize it, but the teleport, I'm sure he had it maxed out, but teleport 3, it gives him 10% movement speed for 10 seconds, and he's invincible until he appears again, moving distance at 15%.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. He was just spamming that and running away. Come back.
Yeah, because it's only got a 7-second cooldown on it also.
I
Yeah,
feel like the
tel-
PvP would be a hell lot more fun if you couldn't just spam potions.
If you
The whole thing
couldn't,
lesson. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Teleport's a pretty good skill. It's definitely a lot better than I first expected it to be.
Yeah, that's why I was looking into it, and it is pretty interesting.
Yeah, when I was first leveling, I was skipping over because it didn't seem useful, but it's very useful now that I've actually started to use it more. Oh, do we know if the boss armor is actually in the game now?
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
Okay, because I know they supposedly added it. I wasn't sure if it had actually been confirmed yet or not.
Yeah, we've seen it dropped a couple of times now.
Good. Then getting beg scrolls is definitely the way to go over Red Nose.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing also.
Tofu beaters.
What?
There's a guild called Tofu Beaters.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, too bad you're not. Well, is Mr. Tofu your family name?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they won't see that, sadly, but. If it was your character name, you could just whisper him and yell at him.
I resent that.
Facebook is scaring me now. It just knows randomly that I work with a person named Vicky Tucker. And we have
Yeah.
no association outside of work. And I have
That's why I don't mess with Facebook.
I've given them no reason to know that I have any association outside of work. So for me, that's frightening.
I have a Facebook
Yeah.
page.